guys, it's Jake. We're back in for another YouTube video. You guys just watched me clean the wheels and clean the car, and what you didn't see was I went ahead and waxed the car as well. It's been painted for about 3 to 4 months, so I don't think I can hurt the paint now. So I actually used a ceramic wax, and this is the bottle right here. Ceramic wax by Meguiar's. Seemed to work really well. Got the car really shining. I also did the 2 bucket method, so I have my 1 rinse bucket and I have a crate down in the bottom of there to catch any dirt. The car wasn't really dirty, just had some dust on it, and then this was the bucket that I rinsed my rag off with in between washing different panels. But yeah, it's been waxed, so also went ahead and waxed the wheels, got them looking all right. I went ahead and put some tire dressing on the tires, wake them up a bit, but it just looks insane. Paint is nice and slippery, should really beat all the water if I ever get caught in any rain, which I don't plan to ever drive it in bad weather. But so the main reason I wanted to go ahead and wash it and wax it is because, very exciting news, we're going to be taking the car up to Rally Spec tomorrow to work out all the kinks, and they're going to get it running for me, fill the fluids up, make sure there's no leaks, all that stuff. And then once they have everything squared away and it's safe to be dyno tuned, I'm gonna run up there and we're gonna film the dyno day. So I cannot wait for that. It's gonna be absolutely insane. So yeah, that's why we cleaned the car up. I also have a car cover that I'm gonna test fit. So it was just kind of like a universal cover, said it fit this car, and it was like the highest grade 1 as far as like weather protection, non-scratching, all that good stuff. So I want to go ahead and see how it fits, because while it's up at Rally Spec, it could sit out and see some weather, and if the cover fits on it really well, then I'll leave the cover on it while it's at Rally Spec. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to leave it just uncovered like this, because if the cover fits kind of baggy or something like that, it could blow around and just scratch the car all up, and I don't want that. So we're gonna go ahead and test fit this car cover, and then I have a couple things to fill you guys in on in the engine bay before I let you go for this one. So stay tuned. I'll put you on a time lapse while we try to test fit this thing on here. And yeah, we're actually gonna get the car loaded up today too, so I'll have to film that for you guys, but stay tuned. So I have a green bungee cord under the middle, and that seemed to work really well. It's pretty tight. So also tightened it down on the back here, and there's another black strap in the front. So straps in the front and then a bungee in the middle. It's kind of hard to get it on. I think the cover is designed for a car that's a little higher off the ground. I mean, the Foresters come stock a little bit higher, but here's how it's fitting. I'm not going to actually tow it up there with this on there, but once I get it to the shop, I'll put this on, so that way it'll protect all the paint and keep it out of the weather. So now I'm going to go ahead and back it back under the building, and we're going to get the trailer sitting right about where the car is, so that way we can load it on here and get her hooked up, ready to get going tomorrow morning. So stay tuned. Alright, so we got the cover off, we got it pushed in here, so I'm waiting to get the trailer up here, but while I'm waiting on that, we can go ahead and fill you guys in on the engine bay. So last time you guys saw, I'm pretty sure I just had the intake manifold kind of sitting here. Was still missing a couple pieces, but the other day I went ahead, bolted down the intake manifold, wrapped up a couple things in the engine bay, put some tags on here, no coolant, no oil, and I put no power steering. So they are going to basically fill up all the coolant, fill up the oil, fill up the power steering fluid. I do have a small leak on the driver's side CV axle going to the transmission, so it's creating a little bit of a transmission leak, but they're going to fix that as well, because I'm not really sure what it takes to fix that. So they're going to fix that for me while it's there, and they're also going to go ahead and get the thing running. We got this line, we were waiting on that fitting there to come in, so we got that line all together. All of our AN lines are tight, all of our boost lines back here are wrapped up. I have a cap on that one, and then the one's going over to the blow-off valve, and then there's one going to our fuel pump controller that controls the second fuel pump, and then there's one going to the fuel pressure regulator. So then this middle one is our brake booster. So that's what we're looking like with that stuff. Engine bay is looking fire. We'll go ahead and get the trailer up here and I'll catch up with you guys then. All right, so it is nighttime now, as you can see, but I ended up getting the car loaded on the trailer, so I'll let you guys check it out. So have it crossed X on the back. That looks all nice and tight. Had a bit of a time getting it on the trailer because I couldn't use the winch with how low the front end is. Also, sorry if it's a bit dark, but it's on here. We're gonna be peeling out tomorrow morning pretty early, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys there. The next time you see a video will be when we are there to dyno tune it. Or I might make an update video for you guys before I go back to get the car actually dyno tuned. If they find any issues, I'll let you guys know about that. Otherwise, yeah, it's actually time. It's crazy. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll see you guys on the dyno day. Peace.